back, ladies and gentle fish, to an episode, the 8th episode, in fact, of the Sunderland Till I Die save that I've been doing. So form's been good. We've been really good recently. We are currently sat in second spot behind Oxford on 46, so we're 5 points. Yeah, 5 points off of them, which isn't ideal. But we are, with automatic promotion spots, I think we're doing all right. So I'll show you the schedules. So when we left, we played, I think, Fleetwood, and we played Fleetwood and Swindon in the last game. So yeah, ignore that one. So we played Lincoln, and we played probably as well as we should have done. We started quite a young side. Tom Clayton is our young centre back that we signed from Liverpool. Who else is in there that we would? Aaron Cork is a young left back. Ballyumba, obviously, our young prospect, and Flid, who's actually on the rise. He's improved his finishing. He's actually looking like he may be able to improve. 17 years of age, he might actually be able to make it into the first team at some point in his career. So following that, we played Gillingham. We absolutely smashed them off the park. Will Grigg with 2 goals in open play. 2 goals in open play from Will Grigg. We smashed Gillingham. We were all over him. We completely deserved to win the game. So yeah, that was a pretty simple one. McLaughlin, Grigg, and Semenyo getting the goals. We then played Blackpool, and I think we were quite bad in this game. Judging by the stats, we weren't great, and the fact that I made 3 subs means we probably weren't great. So we took the lead. They equalised. We took the lead. They equalised. They then scored to be 3-2 up, and then we scored from donuts in the 80th minute. We then played Bolton at home. Look at this. Flid scoring 2 goals. The youngster. 2 games, 2 goals. Average rating of 7.55. Any of you who doubted me for my tactical and knowledge of signing players, am I a joke to you now? Let me show you his 2 goals, just to show you how much for God this man is. He's going to load. Please load. Oh, it's generate a match report. Hold on, I can show you his goals. They're 2 great finishes. That's all I'll say about it until I let you make up your own mind. Wow, that's loud. That is hella loud. There you go. So Maguire whips the ball in, and Flid at the back toast gets his head in another corner. Flid this time doesn't win the header. Tommy Smith on the turn. It hits Flid's head and goes in. So he scored 2. One of them purposely, and the other one by accident. But nevertheless, he scored 2. He won us the game. Which made that more comfortable. Then we played Doncaster, who are 3rd, and this Niall Ennis just went absolutely off. He was amazing. I think he may be the top scorer in the league, which is why they're doing so well. But he absolutely demolished us. They had 17 shots on target. Our defending was poor. Our attacking was poor. We couldn't get anything together. We couldn't keep the ball. We really struggled. But sort of like 2-0. So you can see from, I think it was like the 50th minute, I went on attacking and was like, right, okay, we need to try and push on for this one. Yeah, it didn't work. And then Fleetwood, we got really lucky. A 94th minute equaliser from Aidan McGeady. From Grigg, who scored another 2 goals in open play. So they went 1-0 up. We equalised. They went 1-0 up. Then we went 2-1 up, and we were coasting, I thought. And they scored. And they scored the pen. And I just went on ultra attacking and was like, we need to go for it now. And finally scored the equaliser in the 30th minute. So today we're playing Brighton in the cup, and then Lincoln in the league. We're going to be dropping that to defensive. We definitely don't want to be playing a higher line against them. We want to regroup. Probably don't want to be playing out from the back either. Okay, so that's the tactics we're going to make for today. We're going to play more direct, more narrow. We're probably going to get dominated and we'll probably lose the game. But it is what it is. We can't control it. We've just got to take the storm. I think we'd have to weather a few attacks from Brighton. I'm not sure why this is taking so long to save. I'm going to pause it while I wait for it to save. Well, that only took 15 seconds. Okay, so this is the team we're going with today. McLaughlin, Wright, Lynch, Declan, John, because Hume is really tired. Dobbo, Scowen, Donuts, Chris Maguire, Aidan McGeady, and Will Grigo. Flid unfortunately can't play because he played a youth game, so we will put Will Miller on the bench. We are now. Oh, there's actually one more thing I need to show you before we get into the game. So we are now in January, but we can't sign anyone at the moment because. So we have had so much going on about takeover right now. Research. So takeover. Demands under takeover. That was on. This is all one. Oh no, it's not. So this is in December, 25th December, Christmas Day. Hits the rocks. Continues talks. Hits the rocks. Takeover talks. Then hits the rocks again. So we can't sign anyone until this is done. Which means this 1 million is going to sit there. Which, we have sold Lee Burge. I'll go through transfers at the end of this game. My bad. Let me go through everything that's happened. Probably should have done a better recap. But it is what it is. Oh, Jackson. And I'm panicking now. Right. He's a natural. He's just been rested, nothing more than that. Any team with misplay of his calibre. Okay. Go. Oh, okay. Early highlight. Good save from Button. It's an early throw out to Mopai, who breezes past our defender. Yes. And gets a shot away within the first minute. Good. Maybe we should have gone with a holding midfielder for this game. Maybe. Aaron Boy. That is a name and a half. McAllister. An Argentinian called Alexis McAllister. Oh, wonderful. Declan John, the man he can't defend. Gross is going to pop it home. He slams one home. It's gone key highlights and they've had two. Wow, this could be a long game. When we got Brighton as well in that episode, I was like, oh yeah, we could beat Brighton. No, we can't beat Brighton because they're good. We have a long way to go to be at Premier League quality. I think half of our team is probably Championship quality, to be honest, which is a surprise that we're doing so badly. Gross. Martin Montoya from Barcelona. I literally can't put any training in set piece at the moment either because our games are coming so fast between. We've literally not had more than a 2-day rest between games for like the last 6 games. It's so bad. Right, you've got your 2-0 lead. Concede off now. We've had enough. Stop, he's already dead. Okay. Button. Playing out from the back. Not quite sure what we're pressing there. That's why. Donuts. McLaughlin. Back to Dobbo. He's about to get tackled, isn't he? Back to Dobbo again. Of course, I could feel that was coming because they kept getting really close to our players to make the tackle. And Mopai's in behind. Can he beat his man? He gets his cross into the back post. Montoya has got another goal. Wow. They celebrated like that against Sunderland in the FA Cup third round, 3-0 up. Fair play. Okay. So second half, we're just going to go out and we're going to just try to score. Clearly, the defensive tactic hasn't worked. I don't think going out and attacking would have worked very well. McGeady, back to Declan John. That's all you're good at. Just get the ball in the box. Okay. Right, let's just for the rest of the half, just do what we usually do. All the buttons, counter press, play out from the back. Yeah, let's just do what we usually do. We haven't got anything to lose now. That was terrible. You've been extremely poor. How dare you? How dare you perform the exact tactics that I asked you to perform? Aidan McGeady, you are the ultimate shithouse. Baliumba, Gooch. We're going to put Baliumba into midfield. We're going to play a flat midfield three. Come into the attacking one. We're going to swap these two over, and then we're going to bring on Will Miller to go up front and to be the advanced forward. It's unlikely this is going to work. I'm not expecting to come out into this game. When you have two wingers that your two highest paid players that can't perform, that makes it very difficult to win games. Neither of them can perform on a consistent basis, so they will both be being sold this summer if possible. And I'll sign a youngster probably, McAllister, great tackle Lynch. Right. This is a really good opportunity for players in this team to show why they should be playing at a Premier League club. I don't want him to play well though, because he'll probably get picked up. Brighton will go, oh, he's tasty. Decent ball. Will Miller. Or Duffy gets it away. Duffy showing a bit of pace there. And we've had two clear-cut chances. Button makes the save. Montoya's having an absolute stomper. Bobo picks up a booking. We're leaving it. We've done everything we can. We're leaving it. We'll change that. Don't want to get sent off ideally. Put you on full wing back attack. You're already on wing back attack. Put you on wing off thingy, and then we'll put you on inside forward just because we haven't got that presence in attacking midfield anymore. This is going to be a goal. Gross. Ball in, yeah. Shane Duffy. Knocked down by Lewis Dunk. I think it actually came off the back of our player. I don't mind conceding the 4 goals. I can understand conceding the 4 goals. The frustration comes with the not scoring. Having 2 clear-cut chances and having not scored. Is this 5? 5 is a violation. Gooch. Look how deep they're sat as well. They're 3 centre-backs, man. Dobbo. Question mark. Maguire. Woohoo! He scores his 3rd goal of the season, and we're in January. That is why we're not renewing his contract. Yeah, to be honest, guys, I would definitely prefer to just sign, a young. Even if he scores 3 goals next season, he's scored 3 goals next season. We haven't changed. We've just got someone who's young. Like we've still got. Even if he has a bad season, we've still got 2 shit wingers anyway, so it doesn't change anything. Getting rid of Maguire and McGeady. I'm actually going to try and sell McGeady this window because he's just been so abysmal. And freeing up that 16k. Okay, fine. 4-1. Not great. We drew the second half. It is what it is. A 3-day break. Delicious. I'm foaming at the mouth. Let's attend the press conference then. It's a shame, but we'll put focus, your thoughts on, pick a team. Exactly. Wanted to give on the picture his work rate. Some of the performance would definitely shake things up. Manager Slam's team. We weren't good. Aidan McGeady, you are now going to be on the transfer list because you are no, I suppose it's a courtesy. Look, I think he might even be a key player. Of course he's a team leader. Of course he's a team leader. We don't want you, Aidan McGeady. You're not good at football. Look at your ratings. 2 goals and 3 assists in 20 league games. Yes, 10 of them are sub-appearances. But even so, man, you hit 7 in the league last year. And you're in League One. You were Premier League quality once upon a time. Okay, so essentially what we've been doing recently is I've just been trying to scout youngsters, just so we can try and bring in some worldies. It isn't too bad, to be fair, for a winger. We might try and sign him on loan, but make an offer. The Sunderland board are not willing to sign players while the club is in a pressure of a takeover. That's the problem we have, is that if we can't strengthen in this transfer window, we are in a very bad situation. So transfers, none in because we can't. Transfers out. We've had an offer accepted for Lee Burge, or we've accepted an offer for Lee Burge because he wanted to leave the club because he's playing as a backup. So we ended up selling him for 240, 195, rises to 235. This kid, his contract's running out, so we're letting him go. His contract's running out, so we're letting him go. His contract's running out, so someone's made an offer to take him, and they are signing him on then. And then obviously Kyle Lafty will be leaving on the 13th of the 1st, so we'll get a little bit of money coming for him, and we'll get some of the wages back. So I'm going to get the next episode of next game, guys, and then I will be back to play that game. Once that game is done, I'll run through what games we're going to play, where we'll get to, and just give you an update on sort of where we're going to go. So I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, so we have reached the game today. We should have to submit team. No. So the team we are choosing today is McLaughlin, Willis, Smith, Hume, Dobbo, 09, Semenyo, Curtis Jones. Actually, no, I'm not going to choose Dobbo. We're going to drop Dobbo. We're going to play Max Power and Ballyumba today. Semenyo, Curtis Jones, Chris Maguire, and Grigg. The reason we're not playing Gooch is because he is still coming back from that injury that he picked up. He actually hasn't been that good. I thought he'd been way better than what he had been, but 1 goal and 2 assists isn't great. So that means that all of our attacking players, barring Grigg and Curtis Jones, have been pretty dire this season. Actually, no, Donuts has been good. He scored 6 goals. How has he scored 6? Crazy times. But yeah, so we're playing Donuts today because Semenyo I'm not really too keen on, and the fact that he's a youth player of a club that we'll probably be playing against in the near future, I don't really want to improve him too much. So let's go into the game. We must improve from our previous outing. We're at home. Oh, I didn't change the tactic. My bad. Completely forgot that we'd removed the tactic. There we go. Okay, tactics back. So, big game today. We've beaten these in the cup. I think we've beaten them in the away leg. I think I've beaten in both cups actually. So now let's try and beat them in the home leg in the league. Donuts gets his ball in. Curtis Jones on the edge. Max Power. You love to see it. Good effort in the first minute. Vomya, Payne, Anderson. Maguire cuts it out. Tries to play out the line for Hume, but he loses the ball. He'll continue to press. Now Greg will go. Good pressure, we win the ball back. No, we don't, we lose it. Down for Anderson. It's long on highlight. Tackle by Maguire, in behind the Greg. What can he do? Get onto his right. Good block. Really good block there from that centre half. He recovered really well there. Good ball in from Power. Headed away. Donuts will pick it up though. Can he whip the ball back in? Got a good opportunity to do it. Umba. Power. Whoa, he spanked that. I think Keats has made a great save. Max Power to get his ball in. Back toast. And it'll be away. We start the game well. Is that Adam Lewis? Aaron Lewis? Not heard of him. I think that's Jake Hesketh on loan from Southampton. Yeah. Okay, so Denver Hume has been booked. We started well, but now we've started to. Okay, we're on to attack him. Hume. Down for Power to Umba. Back to Smith. Curtis Jones gets his ball. That's Donuts. That's a great ball. Knocks it down. Curtis Jones gets his shot off. Donuts. It's in there, my son. Curtis Jones links up with Donuts once again. And Donuts gets the finish. 7th goal of the season now. Him, to be honest, him, Jones and Greg are the ones that are really sort of telling me they want to be here next season. They want to be playing the Championship if we do go up. Great finish by Donuts. She rolls it along the floor. And I can't drop him now. He's just in such good goal scoring form in comparison to any of our other wingers. Umba, Donuts. And he does have an effect on the game, to be honest. Like, he does actually affect the game. Donuts. Jones. Ooh. A speculative effort that flashes past the post. It's a decent first half though. Umba again playing really well. He's made a case today that we shouldn't drop him and he should play. A really, really strong case that we shouldn't drop him. Okay. We've got to guard against complacency. So in between that, the takeover also had an update, and it went consortium takeover continues. So I think it's going to drag out for a few months, which is annoying because it means we won't be able to sign anyone. But because we can't sign anyone, I've just basically pumped as much money as I possibly can into my scouting network so that I can scout youth players for the next few months to try and in the summer pick up some decent players as we move into the Championship. If we move into the Championship, fingers crossed. Ballyumba playing an absolute blinder. Will Grigg not playing too hot, so we're going to take him off for Flid. We'll also take Chris McGrath for Semenyo, and we'll play him on we'll play him on as a winger. Just because we don't need the men in there. We're actually going to drop him back to a fullback support. Bailey Wright, is he actually good? A bit slow now because of that injury, that's the problem. Thank the Lord that he's going back to Bristol at the end of this time because he's dropped, I think, 12 pace he was on and 12 acceleration, maybe 11. We'll bring on Joel Lynch for. Actually, no, we won't because we don't need to make a sub. There's no point making a sub for a sub's sake. We'll leave it at that. We should demand more in these last 10. let me just point out, Umber is playing a 7.6 and he hasn't even got an assist or a goal. That's how well he's played this game. Don't do anything silly now, son. Well in, great ball. Donuts. Gets his turn. If he gets an assist, he gets man of the match. And away. John Jules. Wow. That was speculative, to say the least. Now they're starting to have a few opportunities here. Good pressure. Chapman. Good defending, question mark. Power, away. Flid. He's in behind. He's in behind. He only puts it in the back of the net. I've seen him do it hundreds of times. Oh, he's done it! He's done it! Flid, he's done it! The beautiful man himself, signed from Liverpool for £120,000. You all laughed at me. You all said he wouldn't make it. I said he wouldn't make it, and he has proven the doubters wrong. A terrible first effort, but he gets there for the second attempt and squeezes it in from a really tight angle. What a finish from Flid. What a beautiful, beautiful man. And it does look like Baliumba will pick up the man of the match, which, superb, absolutely superb performance. 70% possession, completely dominated them. Man of the match for Baliumba. Can't drop him now. That was excellent. That is what you want. Flid, he picks up a goal on camera. Oh, I'm buzzing with that. What a guy. Yeah, fool. You're a fool, Appleton. You're a fool. He was terrific. Phil Cuckoo? No. I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm just going to run through, once I've done this, if you bear me 1 minute. Okay, so an update on the squad. I just feel I need to give this because we've got a few things happening at the moment that aren't actually being recorded. So John McLaughlin is entering the final 6 months of his contract, so we have offered him a new deal. He is wanted by Derby. He would only accept a pay rise, so we've offered him £6,000 a week on a 3-year deal. Because I think even if I think he's a good goalkeeper, first of all, and I think that's why I want that is why I want to keep him. I think he's a good goalkeeper. But I think more so than that is not that just he is a good goalkeeper, is that we could do with some experience. And I think goalkeeper is the best position to have experience in. I think we will be trying, or I will be trying to sign another goalkeeper that's young and that can progress with us. But for now, John McLaughlin will do, and he is just good. He's just a good keeper. Anyone else? I'm actually going to look if we can let him go early. We can. Good. We've returned him. Good. So we don't actually need him. He played 7 games. He got 1 assist. He wasn't very good. We were never going to use him. At the start of the save, I thought, this guy, he's got it. But he was injured for too long. That injury really sort of screwed him with us by the start of when we joined. So, yeah, that was a big problem for us. And he's torn that muscle twice now. Any other updates? Max Powell's one of our Swansea. I'm not too worried about that. Baliumba, we did sign to a new contract. So yeah, he did agree to the new contract. So contract exception after promotion of 1 year. He's on £1,900 a week. Yeah, just pretty good, to be honest. Pretty pleased. He's progressing really, really well. He started to pick up some good determination attributes from the mentoring group that we have him in. Which would Grant Grant Ledbetter. I don't think Spirit is very good, but we don't have anything else. So, and we just let Tommy Smith go. Damn it. No, we didn't. We didn't. I'm going to put Tommy Smith in this group because I want him to pick up Resolute. Tommy Smith, Resolute. Okay, fine. And we're going to put Luke O'Nine in this group. So, any other updates? Players. Kyle, the shithouse Lafferty, will be leaving, or Lavatory will be leaving us on the 17th, I believe. I think he's leaving us around the 17th. Aidan McGeady, I've placed on the transfer list for nothing because his wages are so high. If we can get rid of him for nothing, that's actually a bargain for us because we get rid of 16 grand a week on the wage bill. Other than that, I don't think there is anything else to bring you up to date on. I think that's everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, please make sure you like and subscribe. What I will be doing is I will be playing a few games. I'm going to play the Wickham. That's a big game. Maybe we shouldn't have done the Brighton game. I feel like these are two big games right now. Do you know what? I'm going to record a double episode. So I'm going to record this, I'm going to go record this, and then I'm going to play, we're going to get through a heap of games after that. So I've recorded these two. I'm going to record Wickham and Mansfield, which will be episode 9, I think. And then we will push on just for the rest, just to make sure that we can get through, get to the end of the season sooner rather than later. So I will be back with another episode. It won't be released today. Today is the 16th of April, so it'll probably be released on the 17th, so Friday the 17th. So guys, if you did enjoy that episode, please make sure you like and subscribe. I think you should like, because Flid scored alone, personally. And if you've made it this far in the video, you know who Flid is. So thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Adios.